friends, it's Nancy. We're back to work on part 4 of our Traveler's Notebook project of the Stuffed with Ephemera. So we're moving on to page 15, 16, 41, 42. So for this page, what I'm using is a vintage business size envelope. So this one's from 1926. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. I have backed it onto some coffee dyed, like an onion skin, like a very thin paper. Maybe it was typing paper. Could be typing paper. Just for some stability because it is kind of old. Had to trim it a little bit, but otherwise, because it was a little bit longer, but otherwise it's a good size. There was a tear here, so having that paper was good. If you don't have a vintage envelope, you can use any paper, really. We're not picking anything out too extravagant. Something on the plainish side would be okay. If you want to use some other kind of document, or if you want to make your own business envelope, go for it. Okay, so referring to my prototype, okay, so on page 15, I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to make a little pocket here, so an uppy pocket. I'll need to trim this down a bit. I have 4 craft knives. Why do I always have to fight to find one? So this is about 3.5 inches long, and then the width of the envelope. I want to add some lace to that edge. Grab my bowl of lace. Maybe I'll do just like that. Maybe a little ink first. Just deciding which way I want the flowers to go. Then I can center the motif, kind of like thusly. I'm not gonna stitch it down. I think the glue will hold this, and I will stitch the pocket down to the envelope. So these 3 sides will be stitched. I think I'm going to add a little more glue just to keep that from being sloppy. How about some glue this time, Nance? So I know I've mentioned before, I'm not a good sleeper. And I've been on sleeping pills for a million years. My doctor wants me off of them. So I think I've been off them about 12 days now. And last night was the best night's sleep I've had in 2 weeks. I have to go through a whole rigmarole to get myself psyched up to go to bed. It's awful. It really is. Okay. Just a little bit of glue is fine. There's lots of pockets in this journal because the idea is that, you know, hopefully you're going to find more ephemera to tuck into these pockets. Little treasures. I found a few treasures this morning while I was tidying up. Okay. Let me stitch this. I've pulled back the camera a bit because I was thinking, well, when I was rewatching my videos, I thought, that's a little close. Felt a little claustrophobic. But if you're somebody who likes it closer, let me know and I will readjust. As long as everybody is, there's a consensus. Maybe not everybody, but there's a general consensus that closer is better. But we'll give this a shot. It's tricky doing all this YouTube-y stuff. All right, and I'll just use my little scoring tool thingy, press down those little dots caused by the needle going in and out. Okay, perfect. Now, back here, oh, I gotta trim this. You know, even that's a little pocket, isn't it? Okay, now need to make another tab. Nope. Here's some Tim Holtz. Okay. Oh, come on, chair. Roll with me. Let's get this a little raggedy looking. So tell me, are you keeping up with the videos? Making a page or two with each video? And is that helpful to have things broken down into chunks that are doable? I think that's probably the best way to do anything, is just break it down one step at a time. Congratulate yourself after you've accomplished each task. No, I don't think I'll use a matchy piece. Got a little scrap of hand crocheted lace here. Nope. Oh, no, Nancy. No, 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 no. No. That's an idea. I don't think I will use white lace on it, but like maybe I'll... Let's glue it down. do have a little gold pin, which might look better because I did want to stick with gold metallics. Here's a little one. Ooh, that one looks old. Let's use the oldie looking one. Hopefully this won't be too short. Actually, that's nearly perfect. And then I will just pin that right there. I could even add a little bead. Let's add a little bead. It's a tiny pink pearl. Here's a little gold bead. Feeling gold. Ooh, here's a little white pearl. Okay, white it is. But before that, I am going to stitch across here. Okay, stitching's done. It's got a little jump ring on it I don't need. Might need it later though. Oh yeah, I like that. What do you think? Something different. Anyway. Okay. The back. The reverse side of this letter, page 16. There's nothing that needs to be done. But I might grab a stencil. And do a little stenciling there. If I can find a stencil. I have this one that I use almost too much. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Might be time to re-ink. Okay, that's looking a little grubbier. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, but I'm going to focus my attention just on the bottom corner. Maybe on this bottom corner. Maybe I'll go like that, so I get that big bloom. Some of it's, oh poo, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gone right to that edge. That's going to look cut off. Trying to fix that. And then I'll just add a few little doobers. Very, very subtle. Very subtle. I didn't worry about this side too much because part of it's going to be covered. Okay. Little torn bit there that's bugging me. It doesn't seem to want to move. I've been here since 1926 and I'm not moving. Okay, that's page 15. This is page 16. Okay, page 41. We're going to take a small card. What did I do with my small card? Did I put it in here? Oh, there it is. I'm looking right at it. It could have bit me. All right. So this is a piece of handwritten ephemera. I forget what this is. Pioneer minced clams. Drain. Add 1 cake Philadelphia cream cheese and a little onion juice. Ew. So I'm just going to scrunch it. So any piece of handwriting you have, it looks like a note or a recipe or a scrap or whatever. And I am going to just put some of this glue on it. And then I'm just going to wrap it around to the other side. But I don't want it like completely flat. You know what I mean? I want it sort of, you know what I mean. And it's hanging over the edge just a smidger. Okay. Now I have this little card. This was to Harvey from Maggie. I think I'm going to reinforce that because it is a little thin. This is a bright new year. I think that's interesting that it's got strawberries on it for New Year's, you know. Today we would have snowflakes and champagne bottles or something. But I see that quite a bit with Christmas, old Christmas cards. There's a lot of spring florals rather than Santas and stuff like that. So I chose this so that it would match this scrap, or I chose the scrap to match the picture. I like it. I like strawberries. Images of strawberries. So that's going to go there. And I'm just going to do the bottom and the side. Just trying to decide if I'm going to stitch it or not. Okay. Now it's a great pocket for some ephemera, and I got some ephemera. So this is, it says Ladies Notebook and Calendar, copyrighted 1900, and it's from like one of those patent medicine kind of deals. I took it apart and removed all of the pages, except I left 2 in. So it has a lot of testimony about how these different kinds of medicines helped. Everything from chronic constipation to diarrhea and dysentery. Dr. Pierce's compound extract of smartweed. Anyway, so I've kept these 2 pages. And I used my fancy tape to tape this together, but I'm also going to do a little stitching. I don't think I'm going to stitch this part. I think I'm just going to stitch inside, if that makes sense. I'm going to just put a little dab of glue to hold that in. So this was earlier. The pages closer to the top were a calendar for 1901. These were the back pages and just had 4 months of 1902. Dr. Pierce's pleasant pellets regulate the stomach, liver, and bowels. Well, that's exciting. So I'm going to add another little piece of tape to the front to hold that together. Okay. Just to age this tape a bit, I'm adding a little bit of ink. So I'm going to stitch these 2 sides, and I'm going to stitch across this notebook. Okay, so here we are. I've stitched, and I kind of went beyond. Not sure why. I think I like the look of it though. And here's the little notebook. I just zigzagged across the top, and that'll get tucked right in there. So that's page 41. That's 42. That's what it looks like without a post-it. And 15. And 16. So we've got another page done. Thanks so much for joining me. Come back again soon and we'll do another page for our Ephemera-stuffed traveler's notebook. Take care.